My name's Peter Parker, and I have been through absolute hell. I ran into one of my old enemies, Kraven, and lost for once. I was buried alive, and I was hallucinating. Then I discovered I was deep underground, and in the end, I realized I've been buried for 2 weeks, and Kraven has been impersonating me. And now, he's gonna pay. They said my mother was insane. A woman of rare breeding, true nobility, and a tender heart, driven out of Russia by the Trotskys and Lenins, driven to America, where she was overwhelmed by the poverty, the filth, the utter modernity of life here, finally locked away like an animal, trapped, abused, terrified. And my father, his spirit broken, allowed it. And I, just a child, could only watch as helpless as she was. They said my mother was insane, that she took her own life. They lied. Her life was stolen from her, stolen by the spider. Oh, I see now. I understand in a way I never could before. This costume avenger called Spider-Man is just that, a man. Kraven! Spider-Man! You've gone too far this time, Kraven. You robbed me of 2 weeks of my life, you animal! 2 weeks! And yet, within him is something more, something great, something awful. The essence of the demon that brought Russia to ruin, the demon that destroyed my father, consumed my mother, the demon I have at long last defeated. I'm going to make you hurt. I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to... Hit me if you like, Spider-Man. Hit me 100 times. I won't resist. I won't fight. There's no reason to fight. Don't you see? I've finally won! I killed you, Spider-Man. Buried you. And after I killed you, I took your place. You drugged me, Kraven. Threw me into a state of simulating death. You could just as well have been dead had I'd wished it. I only allowed you to live. So that you could know that I killed you. That, in doing, your costume, in replacing you, I proved myself in ways you're superior. The man is confused, but the spider comprehends. I feel as though his reference, his submission. But it is part of the dance, part of the plan, for the man to comprehend as well. So I'll show him the truth, and when we finally share it, we'll both be free. Follow me, Spider-Man. You have special senses that warn you of danger, so you know that there's no trap waiting below. You expect me to just come with me. He hesitates. He comes. What else can he do now? How calm I feel, how peaceful, as if something inside me, some knot, some tangle of fear and anger, and so much more, has been finally untied. All these years, fleeing Russia, suffocating in America, finding release, finding honor in the jungle, all these years, and I've never known peace or calm or that elusive thing called happiness. But I feel as if I can know it now, that it's nearby, just outside, perhaps hidden in the patter of the rain, the drumbeat of the thunder. Vermin? Yes, your old foe, Vermin. The newspapers have been calling him the cannibal killer, but we know what he really is, don't we? The perfect fusion of man and animal, a vile, tormented beautiful beast that I have beaten and captured. I could feel him out there, Spider-Man, and I could touch his soul, and I knew what role he had to play in our little game. Out! Out! Please, let me out! Here was the final test, the final proof. You were unable to defeat him alone. You and Captain America could barely do it together, but I defeated him. Look at him, a whimpering, terrified, pathetic little mouse. And I did it! No! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me anymore! Please! Spider-Man! Oh no! Oh! Don't hurt me again! Yeah! It was in the jungle that I first began to understand the ways of the spirits and demons of the ravenous spider, and tonight I finally see that the man inhabited the spider is ignorant of its devious ways. Kraven! I have had it with you. Do you hear me? You think you can just turn my life inside out and then stand there grinning like some brain-damaged gorilla? Well, you can't. Poor man, possessed by the entity responsible for the human suffering, world chaos, and he doesn't even know it. I was as native once before I left the corrupted excuse for civilization behind, before I found the honor and dignity I lost when my country, my parents, fell to the spider in the primitive wilds of Africa. Hear me, spider, hear me, man. Hear the bellow of the elephant, the roar of the lion, the triumph of Kraven! The triumph frightens you, doesn't it? You know the game is over, and you've lost. Shut up! Oh, there's still a world out there for you to torture and feed upon, entrails to chew up, minds to spit out. But you know that you no longer have Kraven in your power, and that not only scares you, it saddens you. And in some strange, inexplicable ways, it saddens me too. You recoil. Why? Does my affection embarrass you? No, it's not that. It's just that the game isn't quite done. Not yet. No! This is the finale, Spider-Man. You expect me to fight with him, don't you? Fight for your amusement. No, fight for my emancipation. Well, I won't do it. Please, don't hit me, 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 hit me. Vermin, this is your chance. Spider-Man beat you down, hurt you in a way you've never been hurt before. Don't let him get away with it. Don't let him think he's better, stronger than you are. Hurt him back. Vermin, you owe it to yourself, to all of us. Hurt him back! Vermin, don't! He's using you, making a fool of you. Liar! You made a fool of me! No, Vermin, it wasn't me. It was Kraven, in my costume, mimicking my powers. Liar! I'm not gonna hurt you, Vermin. I'm not gonna... All these years, all the shame, erased, honor, so long sought, so long elusive, will be restored. Okay, if that's the way you want it, that's the way it's gonna be! How old I suddenly feel, how utterly tired. The game was a good one-man to spider, spider to man, but it was so very, very long. That's the way it's gonna be! He shot me! He buried me! Buried me! Do you know what that's like, you stupid, disgusting animal? Do you know what that's like? No. off of me! They said my mother was insane. Oh! Now, Spider-Man, I'm gonna eat you alive! No! That point has been made. Your work is done. Go! 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 Free! Kraven, you can't just let him go. He's killed before, and he'll kill again. Let me help you, Spider-Man. You seem to be in a lot of pain. Easy there, Spider-Man. One step at a time. Kraven, I don't understand. You will soon. The spider is alive in him. There will undoubtedly be others to rise up in his opposition, but it's no longer my concern. My spider is gone. Now there's only a man. A good man. I think how strange that I haven't been able to see that till now. No matter, I do see. In seeing Spider-Man, I thank you, and I bless you, if one such as Kraven can give blessings. And there's one vital thing I see, something I don't think I was capable of seeing till now. Every man has his spider, and perhaps I have been yours. You're free. Go. Just like that? Go? A man like you won't let Vermin run loose. Go. Follow your conscience. After all you've done, do you really think I'm gonna go, or you go merely along, hunting, ruining lives, using people to... After all these years, you surely know that I'm a man of my word, and I give you my word. From this night forwards, Kraven the Hunter will never hunt again. I'll be back. I don't doubt it. Every man, every woman, every nation, every age has its spider. You have been mine. What a burden. What an honor. Yeah! Goodbye. How calm I feel. How peaceful. As if something inside me, some knot, some tangle of fear and anger and so much more, has been finally untied. All these years, fleeing Russia, suffocating in America, finding release, finding honor. In the jungle, all these years, and I've never known peace or calm or that elusive thing called happiness. But I feel as if I can know it now, that it's nearby, just outside, perhaps in the patter of the rain, the drumbeat of the thunder. Peace, calm, happiness, and ending now. They said my mother was insane.